The synopsis for the upcoming MonsterVerse movie states Godzilla and Kong are set to take on a new threat. One that is so dangerous that apparently the entire Titan and human way of life on Earth is at stake. Godzilla vs. Kong was originally intended to have a scene that would have greatly added to the lore of this universe. This scene was going to show and go in detail on the infamous cave paint art that we have all seen from the Godzilla vs. Kong art book. The one that depicts a winged Goji not only attacking a group of Kongs, but also apparently the other Goji individuals as well. Now, we have all seen this image beaten to death with countless theories and ideas as to how it could fit into the MonsterVerse lore. And we're gonna do it again. After reading over the plot many times for this upcoming Origins movie, reading over bits of lore from the book version of Godzilla vs. Kong, and taking a look at the concept art battle scene, this infamous picture may finally start having some weight behind it. Could this flying Goji be the new threat in Godzilla vs. Kong Origins? The image depicts a monster who attacks both Kong and Goji alike, the latter being quite the shocking revelation. Going back to the deleted temple room scene, why would Adam Wingard and the creators put forth the effort of creating this lore, this set, and the dialogue for the characters if they always knew this scene was going to be on the chopping block for the final cut? Originally, having the intentions of throwing this crazy backstory into the MonsterVerse lore, filling in the gaps and telling us why the Kongs and Gojis had a war in the first place, but no one was victorious. But external factors came into play, and a large portion of the story-building scenes in Godzilla vs. Kong were cut from the final movie. But what if in this scene, they were going to explain that this flying Goji was the beast who ended the Great Titan War by killing both Kongs and Godzilla kind alike? Residents, remember to stomp the subscribe button and hit the bell if you want more MonsterVerse theories, and let's get to it. So any MonsterVerse fan can tell you why a Godzilla-like monster would be hunting down the great apes in this universe. But the evidence of other Goji actively in combat with this flying monster is what is really mysterious. To solve why there would be interspecies conflict, let's remember the main goal for Godzilla: to maintain balance and control over the Earth. In the MonsterVerse, it's been established that the Gojis would fight and die for that cause, regardless if it was against a rogue member of their kind or not. But why would this Goji go rogue when it could have so easily destroyed the Kongs and helped win the war? What if I told you that this flying Goji was not part of the war, but that it may have been created in order to stop the senseless carnage of that time, and that this beast depicted in the cave art may have connections to the synopsis for Origins? The plot reveals that the threat is world-ending in nature, and that not just humans but even Titan existence will be on the line when faced with this impending doom. The synopsis says that this threat will also have connections with the origins of all Titans on Earth. So what would it take to create a Titan in this universe? Stupid amounts of pure, raw energy. Something like the center of the Earth. Now, the hollow Earth isn't real, probably, but even in this made-up universe, there has to be something that powers this strange land and gives it light. And to create a Titan, this power must be completely powerful and unstable. So perhaps this flying Goji developed these wings when it attempted to go after and harness even more of this power. A possible outcome. But with the new Origins synopsis, this next outcome may be even more believable. What if this winged monster was a sort of antivirus created by the Earth itself to go out and end the senseless Titan war that was ravaging the entire Hollow Earth? Maybe this flying Goji was going to be depicted as Earth's natural response to the war, and was created and released to end the fighting for good. Godzilla and his kind are said to have evolved to be the guardians of Earth. So what does the Earth need when its Goji population loses track? An even more powerful Goji that can fly and cover great distances at a time, going from stronghold to stronghold, killing all in its wake, to reset things and regain balance. In the current MonsterVerse timeline, with the recent Titan activity all over Earth, and now with humanity getting involved in the form of Mechagodzilla and more, perhaps Mother Earth has once again had enough. It wasn't just the Kongs and Goji who were attacked, all of the Hollow Earth's vast array of human civilizations completely gone. Even the ones who were on Godzilla's side, which is what we assume is the winning side. And in the Godzilla vs. Kong novelization, there is a line of dialogue that states there was once a Goji who swallowed a star and scoured the lands. Now that could just be Iwi folklore, as it was inner dialogue in Jia's mind. But these signs that this flying monster may be the next threat in the MonsterVerse keep adding up. Remembering that this is indeed a theory though. Perhaps this monster's story has been altered or cut out altogether, and the cave art of the flying Goji has long since been deleted from having any connection to the lore. But if that's the case, that would really be a missed opportunity, I think. Instead of bringing back classic Toho monsters again, like Space Godzilla, what if Legendary and the MonsterVerse crew created new monsters that were simply inspired by the old school kaiju? A flying Godzilla with insane power connected to a natural source that has a deep hatred for Godzilla, all while threatening the entire planet. It sure sounds like this flying Goji could be a clone of sorts of Space Godzilla, revamped and re-envisioned for the MonsterVerse. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, feel free and leave this video a like. It really helps get it out there to more MonsterVerse fans. And stomp that subscribe button and hit the bell if you want to stay up to date on everything new coming from the MonsterVerse. And if you want more content on stuff that can rip you to shreds, the Beast Hub podcast, with me and Joe from Goji Center, has officially launched on YouTube. So come check it out if you want to hear me and Joe talk about all sorts of critters that can kill you. On that note, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go outside and have a good day, and I will see you in the next one.